Hey, what's up, everybody? Sanbona Ninjani. The name, y'all know the name, guys. But before I begin, I would like to give a round of applause for all of the people that have supporting me, on this show, on this channel, guys, on this channel, my faith. Respect the Fix Team. That's the name of the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, please do subscribe, my faith. This one is for all those people, my faith, that have been supporting me from the word go, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Really, I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Y'all know the name. Respect the Fix Team. Respect the Fix Team, guys. Respect the Fix Team. Today I'm here to talk about the very much interesting topic, Buffett, that I've been wanting to talk about, Buffett. Guys, the importance of working together. But I'm gonna be specific. But before I begin, I would like to show you something, guys. I really like to show you something. This is on me. This is where you find me. Guys. Respect the Fix Team. Facebook page. Please follow me. Please like that page. Please, guys. Please like the page. Respect the Fix Team. And also on YouTube. Respect the Fix Team. If you're not yet subscribed, please do subscribe, guys. I really appreciate to earn a subscription, guys. Please do tell your neighbors, tell your girlfriends, tell your mother, tell your father to do it, to support this show. It's all about motivating and educating. This show is what it's all about, Buffet. Respect the Fix Team. Guys, I'm talking to the producers, music producers to be specific, and the artist, but I'm gonna be more on producers, on music producers, guys. I'm on to you all the way. Artist, you've got the special talent. You write your own music. You are a rapper, a singer. You write your own music, guys. You're in need of a producer. Someone will produce you, someone will produce beats for you to use and turn that into a song. They're calling it track. There's something that you need to understand. The sit down between you and the producer. It is so important to have a sit down with the producer. You gotta understand the special talent that you have. That it needs someone. In order for it to show off, in order for it to work, in order for it to be out there, it needs someone. So you as a singer, you as a rap artist, you as an artist, you need the producer. You need someone who will make beats for you. It's not like before, okay? Before, like a cappella was selling. A cappella was like out there. These days, we need beats. Young artists, you need beats. You need producers. We understand you've got that situation of not having money. It's gonna come to that, believe me, it's gonna come to that. I'm also a rap artist. I can rap, I can write, believe me. I formulated like a lot of groups. So reason why I'm doing this video right now, you'll see the reason why. Guys, you gotta understand your talent. You gotta love your talent. Gotta keep your talent, because that is you. It is your gift. I gotta say this thing. A brilliant man once said, a gift will make a room for you. So you gotta believe in your talent. You gotta love your talent. You gotta love that gift. It is you. But you gotta understand that in order for it to shine, in order for it to be out there, in order for you to utilize that talent, you need the producer. You need the producer. Now, let me talk to producers now. Let me flip and talk to the producers. Producers, we know you've got a talent of making beats. Hlalekas, living in an auction. Hlalekas, you wanna make it. You're making beats. Maybe you went to school. Maybe you went to school to sharpen up your talent. Maybe you went to school to study on how to be a producer, on how to produce beats. Maybe you're still studying like every day. But the purpose is, the dream is, you want to make it. You want to make it. You want to make it. I got to tell you something. You got to take it step by step, because you need those artists to come to you. You need people to make use of those beats. You got your own story. Maybe your story is, it took you so much for you to have what you have. Like right now, I'm talking like material, microphones, piano, every material that you have that makes you a producer. Maybe it takes you a lot. Maybe it's go through so much to get that money just so you can buy the material that you have. So what is it that you are doing with it? We don't know your story, but what we know is you are a producer. You want to make it. You're producing beats. You're producing product that you want us, that you want people like me to make use of them. To make use of those beats. Yes. That's the truth. That's the reality of it. So sometimes you gotta put that aside if you want to work with people, if you want people like me to make use of those beats. Yes, we'll sit down and listen to your story. Maybe your parents have paid a lot of money. Maybe you paid your own fees in school. Everything that you got is out of your pocket, even if it's out of your parents, your brothers, or your sisters, or maybe all of your siblings. They believed in you. They want to see you shine. When they listen to your story, where you want to be, maybe got inspired by producers like Dr. Dre, Timbaland. You see yourself in their position, you see yourself in their spotlight, you see yourself, you know what I'm saying, in their caliber, you see yourself out there, you see yourself, you know what I'm saying, being like them. You know, it's okay, but it all starts from the ground. It's all starts from there, my brother. It's all starts from there. You're not gonna get there if you got the wrong information. If you're gonna see yourself, it's okay to see yourself there, but you're not there. You're not there. You wanna be there, but you're not there. So I say, if I were you, a producer, I say you set aside some of the things that you know that you needed them. You needed those. You needed that material. I'm hearing some stories that producers, just because they see themselves being the next Dr. Dre, now they are Dr. Dre. When they see themselves doing what they're doing, now they call themselves Dr. Dre, Timbaland, all these famous producers out there, you know. Using that attitude is what stops artists from coming to you, to your own studio. You cannot charge the money that you do not have. You know yourself that you're still down there, my brother, that you're still there. You want to make it. You want to climb up that ladder. You can't just climb to the fifth to the 5th floor. You gotta start there on the ground. Let me tell you a story, guys. Let me tell you a story of mine. I write my own music. So one day this guy, I didn't know that he was a producer. I didn't know nothing. He didn't know me as an artist, but he knew me as a guy that likes to listen to hip hop. I'm always on my headset, you know what I'm saying? At one time, I was just walking down the street, walking to see my friend, a friend of mine. He stopped me. He asked me these questions. Are you like, I can tell that you are like into hip hop, you listen to hip hop. He asked me like my favorite artist, you know what I'm saying? So he said to me, do you also write your own music? I said, yes, I write my own music. He said, okay, he should pay me a visit like one day. Okay, I paid him like a visit, So we sat down with him. He started telling me that, he charges this much of money, like for the beats, the time, recording, whatever. I said to him, no, listen, man, I ain't got no money, I ain't got no job, I ain't got no money, man. I'm telling you now, straight up, I ain't got no money. The only thing that I have is the talents, is the gift that God has blessed me with. That's the only thing that I've got, man. I got so many songs. That time I had 3 choirs. I'd written them on the outside, the Book of Expression 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm talking 45 tracks on my book, straight up, all 16, no 8 bars. He said, what is it that you and I can do, man? I said, you see, now you're talking. I said, you know what, there are a lot of people that knows me. Even in school, the people that I went to school with, you know what I'm saying? They know that I can do this thing. I've been doing this thing like from 1992. I've been doing this thing, man. So he said, okay, what is it that we can do? I said, you know what, let's strike a deal. You produce me 10 tracks. 10 tracks. Then you and I, we're gonna do a show. We're gonna do a show, dog. We're gonna charge people 5 rand to come in for the show. For the show. While I was like busy, recording, I'll record like 4 tracks a day. You know what I'm saying? I'll send out, I'll talk to the guys that knows me, to talk to the people that knows them, that on this day, I'm gonna be having a show on the basketball court indoors. Because somehow we got refused to use the hall, the community hall, you know what I'm saying? So we decided to use the basketball court indoors. We just covered it all up. We hired a tent just to cover the whole thing out like Moses Mabed. You feel me? So we charged people 5 rand. I performed 5 tracks out of 10. Out of those 5 tracks, I've written a track about him promoting his own studio. You feel me? To cut the long story short, I'm gonna tell you how much money we made that day. I performed, this was 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock. We made 3,000 rand, no cap. We made 3,000 rand. That day, for those couple of hours, I paid him his money. He wanted 1,000 rand. I gave him 1.5. So I'm giving you like 500 rand for your time, for your generosity, everything, man. For you to be able to listen to me and also to believe in me. Then he said, you know what, on the next album, then I'm gonna start charging. I said, now we're talking, boys. So this is the message to all the producers out there, because a lot of producers are chasing away the people that can make money, off. Don't think money. do not have that mentality because you're chasing the people that you need in your own studio. You're producing tons and tons of beats. You've got 10 to 20 beats, maybe producing 3 or 4 beats a day. So what you gonna do with them if you're gonna chase these artists away from them? I'd say this is the time. You gotta change your mindset. You gotta change your mindset, because you as a producer, you got a studio. It is more of like you got a tech shop, you got all the product that you can sell to the people, but because of the price, people are not gonna buy from your own shop, from your own spas, from your own supermarket. People are not gonna come to you, even if you're one of the best producers. You're producing best beats, good beats, you know what I'm saying? But because of your price, because of you, because of your ego, because of the wrong information that you have, that you're not using it right, because of the right information that you're not using it right, because of you not seeking the right information, because of you thinking that money comes first. Money is gonna come to you, my brother. Money is gonna come to you. But you gotta set some sort of like a contract. I don't know, some sort of like a contract, a mutual agreement between you and your artist. Because between you and your artist, man, you know what happened after that day? 7 artists that knocked on his door. You woke up around about 9 o'clock, then you'll phone me, yo G man, I got these beats for you that I think you can use. Why don't you just stop by and listen to these beats? He phoned me 7 o'clock in the morning. He said, yo G man, you gotta come through. You gotta come through my studio, man. You gotta come through my studio. You know what I'm saying? I got 7 guys in the studio. They just knocked on my door 7 o'clock. I didn't even have no breakfast. They've had lyrics on their hands. You know what they say? You know what they said to him? They say, we listen to this guy. We don't know his name, but he mentioned your name in one of his tracks while he was performing. Now we are here. We want you. We want to work with you. Man. So I came through, and then I was there. There is the guy. He left before the show ends. I performed 3 tracks, then apparently he received a call, whatever. So he just waved at me. I continued, and when I performed those 2 songs, about him, about his studio, he wasn't there. So that's why he phoned me. That's why he called me. He did not believe. Now he had 7 artists to work with. 7 artists he left with. So your producers, you gotta have a strategy, because you need artists. You need those artists to make use of those beats. But just because of the mentality that you have, you're chasing them away. You are chasing them away, my bro. I'm just telling you my strategy. Me and my producers. Me and my own producer that produce my own songs. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't easy, man. I listened to his story, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, man, I understand you. You need me, I need you. We need each other, bro. One way or another. You are telling me that you don't know how to write songs. You are good at making beats. I can feel it, man. Every beat that he played, I just bumped my head. I had something new to write. He put his guard down. He said, you know what? This is it. I gotta put it aside. I gotta put all of these things aside. It is not your responsibility to pay for all of this. We gotta find a way of you and our of working together. I don't know, one of the relationship that I like up until this day. I don't know how they formulated it. I don't know whether they've got contracts or whatsoever. I do not know, but I like it. When I see those two together, man, I'm talking about Snoop and Dr. Dre. I don't know how they formulated it. I do not know. Well, but when they speak, you know what I'm saying? When I listen to them, when I listen to their interviews, every time they mention their names, you see the smile in their faces, you know what I'm saying? Even if none of them are like, even if they're not in the same room. So formulate that relationship between you and the artist. Between you and the artist. You've got a special talent, man. You spend so much of money going to school to sharpen the talent. You've got a special talent, even if you did not go to school, but you've got a special talent, man, that God has blessed you with. You know how to put all those like together, you know what I'm saying? Make like a beat, and nice. You're making a nice beat. But those artists will put yourself out there, man. I'm telling you, we'll put you out there. That's what I did. He understood my story. But first, I listened to his story because he's got everything, you know what I'm saying? He's got all these computers, microphone, everything. The only thing that I got was the script. That's it. I made him believe in my own talent. I made him believe in my own talent as an artist. So that's your job as an artist, is to sit down with that producers. If he's giving you that platform, if he's giving you that opportunity to represent yourself, you know what I'm saying? Make him believe in you. As much as you believe in yourself, make him believe in you. Producers, you gotta lay off just a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just lay off just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know who's gonna put you in that position where you see yourself. You'll never know. You will never know. I'm telling you, I'm not a producer, guys. I'm not a producer. You know, when artists on the streets, when these people say something bad about them producers, you know, saying something, you know what I'm saying? The real thing, what they're going through because of your producers are losing out. Some of the producers that I know, they ended up selling their own stuff because they didn't want to listen to me. They didn't want to listen to my own story. They didn't want to sit down with their artist. They just refuse. Come on, I'm an artist. He is an artist. He ain't got no money. He needs you. You need that money. You need that recognition. You need more people to come to your own studio. You need more people to come to you. You need more artists to come to your studio. You got a lot of beats in your computers, man. What you gonna do with it? What you doing with it? We're living in an auction, man. We ain't got no money. Not all of us got money, you know what I'm saying? Not all of us got money. I'm telling you, man. Now I'm about to challenge all the producers that have already made it. You know what I'm saying? The producers that are in the spotlight, to come and teach these upcoming producers, to come and sit down with them, you know what I'm saying? To teach them. Ain't nobody got money, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got money. The only thing that we as artists, that we got, is a special talent, and we're believing in it. Ain't nobody's gonna take away from it. You know what I'm saying? It is in us. It's us. It's who we are. Just because we don't know how to make beats, now you chase us away, and you telling us your story that you spend your own money buying those products, buying those computers, microphone, whatever that it's there. I mean, we understand your story. But you gotta be able to understand our story as well, because you deep down in yourself, you need us as producers. You need us as artists. Believe me, you need us as artists. So we need each other. So we need to sit down at the same table. At the same table. That's it. That's it. Till I got it, then I'm gonna pay you. Gotta come down to a mutual agreement. So when you're gonna ask me money, telling you that I ain't got no money, then you're gonna chase me away just because I ain't got no money. It sounds like this on my face. That's how it sounds like. That's how it sounds like on my face. Please, guys, please. I'm talking on behalf of all the artists, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm also an artist. You know what I'm saying? I got 40 tracks on my back. 40 tracks. I'm still writing more. Ever since I've lost hundreds of tracks last year. So I've got 40 tracks. I'm writing like every day. I need producers. I'm not gonna say his name because he passed, the producer that I've worked with, you know, so he passed. So may his soul rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? I was so happy when you listened to my story, you know. So when he asked me what is it that me and him can do, you know, in order to make this thing happen, I said, I know that it ain't gonna be easy, but when I'm looking at, you know, when I'm looking at the people, the number of people that knows me, because I used to do this when I was like, I started performing when I was like doing Standard 5, 1995. Started performing like in school. I'd perform my own songs. You know what I'm saying? I perform my own songs. Of course, I'd use other people's beats, you know, the people who are like, who've already made it, you know, I'd use those beats performing my own songs, you know what I'm saying? So people like in school, they around performing in beaches, in weddings, parties, you know, I knew that. As soon as when I tell him this story, I'm telling you, this was real. By 8 o'clock in the morning, I didn't have no space for me to walk. I didn't have no space for me to walk through the gate. I'm telling you, man, he was so flabbergasted. He was so surprised when he see the number of people just to see me, man, performing. That's just with no feature, man. I did all 5 tracks with no feature. All 60, no chorus, nothing, no hook. So that day, when he came into my crib, he said, you know what? From this day, I'm gonna work with you, man. I'm gonna worry you. He bought me a new phone. He bought me a new phone. So you producers out there, you are the ones. Some of you guys, you are chasing these artists that are gonna put you in that light, in that spotlight. I'm telling you as an artist. You artist, just because you know that you're an artist, you know that you can rap, you know that you can write, you know what I'm saying? So that doesn't mean that it's gonna come easy. That does not mean that it's gonna come easy. It ain't gonna come easy, man. Believe me. It took us 3 hours to come to an agreement. I didn't want to leave. He said he wanted to sleep. I said, no, there's no way, man. You gotta come to an agreement. You gotta come to a mutual agreement over here, you know what I'm saying? Because I did not come here for nothing. This is me, man. I've been writing this thing from 1992. I'm telling you. One thing that I can promise you is that after this show, I'm gonna pay your money. I'm gonna pay you, man. I'm gonna pay you. Producers, please, music producers, please, guys. Please. You're doing a great job, guys. I'm telling you, you're doing a great job. You know, it's It sounds ridiculous if you're gonna charge an artist when you know that she ain't got no money. She ain't got no money. The artist ain't got no money at all. At all, man. That's ridiculous. You'll hear the producer saying, he's not even there. He's not even there. Maybe he's never even like produced not even a single track. Not even a single track. 1,200, 2,000. Say what? I mean, are you serious? It's okay, man. The artist will leave. We'll leave. We'll hit the door. Believe me, we'll hit the door. You'll be left with tons and tons of beats. You'll be making beats until you stop. When I made that example and say, you know what? You as a producer is more of like you owning your own shop, you own your own spas or your supermarket. But because of the price that you put in your product, that is why the artists are not coming to your studio. The reason why they don't want to work with you is because of the price. Because of the price. See where you at. Make your way up. The guy that I worked with, he started like charging me 100 grand, you know, the beats, 100 grand, 150, then up and up, you know what I'm saying? I understood that. I paid him like with a smile on my face just because he gave me that shot. He gave me that shot. If I can tell you his story, what he was telling me, what he was saying to me, you'll be out the door with no time. But all I'm saying is that I'm glad that he listened. Because afterwards he phoned me. He bought me a new phone, then he phoned me, he said, you know what, man, I'm so happy. Thank you for listening to my own story, man. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me. Now I've got like 8 artists that are coming through every day. He even quit doing his job. He bought himself a car. Then I start charging for the feature. They didn't for a feature. You know what I'm saying? Start charging him like for the feature. I guess what, you know what I'm saying? People will offer me to come to jump in to their songs, anything like that, and I'll charge them like that's it, and come on, production style, you know how it is. So producers, please, you know what I'm saying, please give us some time, you know what I'm saying, tell us the real story, you know, tell us the real story, the reasonable story, knowing exactly that you need us as artists. You need us as artists. I mean, we respect you. We respect you. We respect your work. We respect your art. We respect you as a person. You know what I'm saying? We respect what you do. We need it. We in need of it as artists. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how to produce, how to make beats. You feel me? We need you, man, so much. Don't give us all this gunshot. I'm saying, just because you know that you don't know how to make our beat. Oh, come on, man. Come on, please. Now I gotta challenge all the producers once again, all the producers that they've already made it. And that are in the spotlight to talk to producers and also the artists to just, you know, make time with us. I respect Zawa what he was doing like some couple of weeks ago here in town, you know what I'm saying? I respect that. I love it. I'm in love with it. I wasn't there. I've seen it on my on Facebook. I love that. You know, I salute you, man. So I'm asking all the producers, all the well-known producers, to come to Ekasi, Elokshini, to talk to the producers that they still want to make it, to give them like the right information, to show them how to use the right information, you know what I'm saying, and all of that, and make them understand that we as artists, we need them, but we ain't got no money that they're asking from us. All we need is a shot, is a chance, opportunity. That's all. That's all. Remember, guys, respect the fixing. Respect the fixing. Love you guys. Please do subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Please do subscribe. I would really appreciate to end your subscription, guys. Please do comment on the comment section. Please do like this video, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I love you so much. Remember the name, respect the fixed team. I love you guys. One.